Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. It's about that time. Let's go take that walk and see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer comes from the Allagash Brewing Company. These guys out of Portland, Maine. These guys do some really tasty stuff. They do some pricey stuff. They do a lot of this corked and caged stuff too on top of that. And I'm sure this is not a cheap beer to buy. This was sent to me by my brother Rico, and he usually sends a little note, and what he's got on here, bottled on December the 7th, 2016, according to the label, 11% Belgian-inspired Imperial Stout, aged in oak bourbon barrels, hopped with Chinook and Northern Brewer, fermented with a Trappist-style yeast for a month, then aged 3 more months in bourbon barrels. He says both Beer Advocate and Untapped has this listed as a Belgian strong dark ale, while Rate Beer and the brewery listed as an Imperial Stout. Commercial description is on the back label, he says, and he purchased it a couple of weeks ago for $16. For a beer of this size and 11% done in bourbon barrels, that's not a bad price. It really isn't. So I'm hoping it's going to be a really tasty beer, guys. Commercial description says at the brewery we celebrate St. Klippenstein or Steen, however you want to pronounce that, day to commemorate our love of free ham, potlucks, and big stouts. In honor, we brewed this Belgian-style stout aged in bourbon barrels, rich cocoa brown in color, and first sip of this beer opens up with complex chocolate and roasted aromas. Notes of vanilla, coconut, and oak infuse the palate and lead to a smooth, warm finish. This full-bodied beer is brewed with an array of dark roasted malts, dark chocolate malt, roasted barley, chocolate malt, and brown malt. After being hopped with Chinook and Northern Brewer, and fermented with a Trappist-style yeast for a month is stainless, the beer spends 3 months aging in bourbon barrels. So, there's the history on the beer. Like I said, these guys do some really tasty stuff, but they do some pricey stuff, and they do a lot of the stuff in these great big 750 milliliter corked and caged bottles too on top of that. But like I said, $16 for this big bourbon barrel aged beer, corked and caged, it's not a hefty price, really. If you think about it, there's beers like this that sell for $30 plus. Uh, so, you know, it is what it is. You get what you pay for a lot of times. You got to realize setting in those bourbon barrels takes up time and space, and they have to charge accordingly. And then to have to actually cork and cage each one of these bottles takes a little time, so you got to pay for all of that. Well, let's get on with it. That's all we need to talk about. I don't have the IBUs on Rate Beer. Let me step over to Untapped. They don't have it either. So evidently it's a secret. They don't want that known because it's not on the bottle either, as far as I know. So, got a nice pig with a cane. Looks like he's got a halo on him. A holy pig, if you will. Oh well. Let's see what we got here, guys. Final beer of the evening for me. So let's get this off and see if the cork wants to jump out of it. A lot of times you take its cage off, they'll come right out, and other times you got to have pliers to get them out. So let's see if I can do here. Oh yeah, it's going to come out all right. Ooh, feel like it's under a lot of pressure. Big pop on that. Great big pop. And I don't see any other dating on here, so we're going to go with the 2016. He said it was on the label. Yep, it is. Bottled on December the 7th of 2016, written in a little black box here on the bottom of the label. Very well done. Very well done. Cuisine is barbecue. Cheeses are sharp, blue cheddar. Your stronger cheeses, Gorgonzola, Limburger. The meat is beef and grilled meat. Glassware snifter, tulip, goblet, chalice, oversized wine glass. I've got my favorite snifter. It says here can be settled for a long period of time, guys. And that's about all we need to get in there. We leave enough in there for her big old glass. About a half a finger of head on that pour. It is pitch black, guys. There is absolutely no light coming through the beer. Let's get a nose on it. Rich roasted malt, chocolate, caramel toffee, molasses, hints of some raisins or plums. Smells pretty damn good. Not a super big bourbon nose on it. I am getting the bourbon, but it's not super boozy. And they only left it in there 3 months. I mean, it doesn't say it was first run bourbon barrels either. Probably was, but they didn't tell us that. Smells pretty good. It smells real good. Let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. It's very pleasant. Roasted malt. Hints of some of that chocolate malt that they used in there. Not super big on the chocolate. A little, I say a little bit of booziness on it, being 11%. Definitely stout, not a Belgian strong dark ale. Maybe just a slight hint of a little bit of coffee in there. They didn't use any coffee. We're getting that off the malt. Very easy drinking for an 11%. Just a slight hint of that alcohol, but it's not boozy. It's not burning or anything like that. Very well done. These guys really do some really tasty stuff. They really, really do. That's a sipper now, guys. This is a sipper. And that's what I plan on doing. I'm going to take it out on the deck and fire up a nice cigar to go with this while I'm sipping on it. Let it warm up and see how it opens up and if we can detect anything else after it comes up to room temperature. Very pleasant though. A great final beer of the evening, which it is for me. Well, let me sip on it and pour her a glass and see where it ends up, guys. Very tasty right now. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left. Been sipping on it probably about 30 minutes or so. Very tasty. Went very well with the cigar that I was smoking. It was a punch bare knuckle cigar. Not a Maduro wrap, but a nice full bodied cigar. Nice earthy, leathery, woody notes to go with the bourbon barrel woody notes that's going on with this beer. Very tasty beer, guys. A little disappointed that they only left it in the barrel 3 months, and not sure whether it was a first run barrel that not had beer in it before. I think they could probably left it in there about 6 months. That would probably been a little bit better. Very nice. It's a very tasty beer, guys. A great final beer of the evening, which it is for me. Nice caramel, toffee, caramel, hints of bittersweet chocolate. A little bit of dark fruit going on in there. Wonderful beer. Maybe a little vanilla or coconut from the barrels. Very easy drinking for an 11%er. Very nice. I would like to have seen a little bit more bourbon notes than what I'm getting on this beer. That's why I said it probably could have been left in there a little while longer than what they left it in there. Just my opinion, though. It's just my opinion. I like that big bourbony notes. If they're going to take the time to put it in a barrel, leave it in there long enough to get some of those bourbon notes. Final chug. Very smooth, very easy drinking. Definitely an A beer as far as I'm concerned, guys. 9 out of 10 on this one for me. That's where I'm going to put it. Numeric rating on this one probably a 98. That's where I would put this beer. Let's run over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 92 outstanding. I think it's a couple notches better than a 92. But evidently those guys want a little bit more bourbon notes too. And I would like to see that also. Leave it in the barrel a little bit longer than 3 months. I'm not getting the bourbon notes that I think I should be getting. Unless I did it in a barrel that's already had beer in it. And if it hadn't, if it did a first run barrel, leave it in there just a little bit longer to get a little bit more of those bourbon notes. That's what I would want to see. So, over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer has it at 99 overall. I'm pretty close to that number with a 98. 87 in the style. And our final check-in, we will go over to Untappd. They have it at 4.14, which is definitely in their A category also, guys. So, probably in their A, solid A, not their A plus, because I have seen a 4.56 or a 4.57 from those guys. But it's definitely in the 4 range, which makes it an A beer. So it's an A beer all around from everybody, guys. So if you've had this one from Allagash Brewing, this is their St. Klippenstein or Steen, however you want to call that, 2016 edition. So evidently they've done it before now. This is a beer they've done at least twice or multiple times. As far as I'm concerned, excellent beer. Definitely worth picking up for $16 a bottle. A great value. It is a great value. And for this big of a bottle, it's enough to share. Share it with a significant other, friends, or whoever you want to share it with. If you drink all this by yourself, you might be a little bit on the piggish side. Or you might want to be in a hurry to get your buzz on, one or the other. So, with that being said, if you've had this one from them, let me know what you think, guys. I thought it was damn tasty. Rico, thanks again, my brother. I do appreciate it. Come on back tomorrow, guys. Let's see what's in the fridge. See you then.